What's going on, you guys? This is Chaos Lord David, and welcome to part 1 of our Let's Play of Armored Core. Now, this game is one of the other games I've always wanted to play as a child. I've played the demo of it a lot. So, this was the game that I mentioned during, oh shoot, I believe it was one of my, yeah, it was during my Crash Bandicoot 2 playthrough that I mentioned I got this as a Christmas present from my parents from buying it off of eBay. So I would have been able to order it myself from Amazon, but I thought I wouldn't really been able to do that because you had to do all that extra shit, you know, like signing up with PayPal and all that. Excuse me, and all the other stuff. But on Amazon you don't have to do that. But I mean, since it was already ordered, I thought, why not? So we'll go ahead and stick with my name. And this is going to be a test mission. This is the only test that we give to people who want to become a Raven. You must battle against the opponent AC and survive. If you survive, you will be considered a Raven. That's all. Good luck. What happens if you lose? Then you die. Of course. Of course. Of course. If you don't make it, you don't belong in the real world. You shall die instead.
System engaged.
Oh boy, I'm just getting my wire off of me. Anyway, yeah, the controls in this game are pretty basic, a little bit. They can be a bit hard to get used to sometimes. You just gotta have that patience to get used to. And these guys are annoying. It's kind of hard to get a good shot at them sometimes. But anyway, the L1 and R1 buttons are of course to strafe. L2 and R2 are to look up and down. Like so I can aim at these droids. And squares, of course, to fire your gun, a weapon, which is this weak-ass rifle, the weakest weapon in the game. So we'll definitely not be keeping this weapon throughout the entire game. So it's not worth having. Circle is a little energy blade, really strong weapon. In fact, it's even stronger than the rifle. Maybe that's why I probably should have stuck with using that. And triangle is to switch weapons. As you see, I got a back weapon, which is a small missile. I'll go and show that real quick. And X is to use your boosters, like so. And you gotta have to keep track of the energy bar on the left, because that's what your energy is using up. And as you can see, the small missiles, they take a while to lock on, so you gotta wait to lock on in order to use it. And down go the droids.
The test is over. From this moment on, you are a Raven.
Fucking right, doggy. And we're gonna aim to become the strongest Raven of all time. So let's do this. So now we're into the Raven's Nest. And I just love that emblem right there. It's just so sexy. I love that emblem. So now we got new mail from the Raven's Nest. Welcome to the Raven's Nest. We at the Raven's Nest use the net to provide various types of support to those who have become Ravens. In addition to relaying missions, we mainly provide AC repair services, supply ammo, sell new AC parts, etc., 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 etc. We also occasionally use email to relay information regarding the missions that you have accepted. The Nest never interferes with the mission requesters or with the individual Ravens. Even if you have trouble with the mission requesters, the Nest cannot get involved. Be aware of this. Oh, by the way, call me R. I will be your contact at the Nest. Whether our association will be long or short depends entirely on your skill. I'll be in touch. You know, just thinking of it by the name of R, it just makes you think that the same R from 007. Anyway, here's the ranking screen, and this is of course just a regular old ranking board, and we're not even on the top 10 yet. We're ranked 16th right now, as you'll see. Let me go and pull up the system. It'll show us our ranking and mission report. As you can see, we're ranked 16th. And before we start any missions and whatnot, I'm going to customize our AC to show you what it looks like. This is what our AC looks like. I'm sure you seen that from the draining mission that we did. It's a basic AC with the weakest rifle and a small missile, and the equipment on the back, on the right shoulder, is a radar. And we won't be keeping that radar for very long, because there's going to be a little upgrade that you can get in a little bit. I'll show this to you after whenever we get into the mission. But first I want to customize the name of my AC. And you may be thinking, oh, excuse me, I was thinking the wrong thing. I'll go and name it Chaos Lord, but I can't put the entire Chaos Lord out there. I'll have to put Sea Lord instead. But what I was thinking is that you have to hold down a specific combination of buttons in order to edit your pilot name, which is of course not necessary. But you have to, I believe, you have to hold down the L2, R2, and then you have to press X. You also have to press X, but then you also have to hold square very quickly after you press X. Let me try that again. Maybe it's all shoulder buttons. Crap. I've done. All right, I'm losing track of this. I'll update it. I'll update that with an annotation. I haven't played this in a while since I've done the playthrough, so I can get used to this game. And I thought I remember it was that specific combination, but I'll put the combination of the real way to do it right here in an annotation. But anyway, our assembly is of course to change parts of our AC, which is of course there's our head, our core, arms, legs, generator, FCS, boosters, back weapons, arm weapons, so forth. And I'll get more in depth into these parts maybe in a later part, because you'll see what the deal is with the numbers on the bottom right. And but I will go ahead and at least give a description. For example, let's look at these legs. You can of course press the triangle button to give the information of what what part you're looking at. As you can see right there, the WP right there is waypoints, which is 1,892, which is since I'm talking about it, I may as well go ahead and talk about it right now. But anyway, those are how much weight that is added to your AC. And as you can see right there, at the max weight is 4,100. Which you see at the if you look at the legs WP, that means that's the amount of maximum weight that the legs can hold. So, having said that, it can only have a maximum weight of 4,100. So, we're just a little bit below that. And energy drain is what it's used to use up your energy bar. Price is self-explanatory. Defense is pretty self-explanatory. Speed, stability, jump function is really self-explanatory also. So. And defense against shell attacks are like guns or rockets, and we'll get more into depth of the weapons later. But anyway, we've got the basic parts, and we don't have any additional parts, so we'll just have to stick with that. Optional parts are stuff that you can put onto your AC, like stuff like adding different functions for your radar, or increasing energy output, and etc., etc. Performance just gives you the overall of course, performance of your AC, which mine is of course is average, so it's pretty self-explanatory there. And we can change the color of this AC, and we're given a couple of different patterns, like a custom pattern, which is basically make your own color. Woodland pattern, I'll go ahead and it'll select a sample, and then we can edit the color to 4 different combinations, which this is a standard. Here's Blood Vessel, Green Monster, and Bright Lazuli. So I'm not going to stick with that one. I'm going to stick with Custom, and I'm going to make my AC a color that I like putting on there. And this is the color that I kind of stuck with whenever I played this game. Now, of course, to change the color, of course, you got your regular RGB red, green, blue scale. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make the base color, the red be 29, the green and the blue will be 7. Which gives it like a little lightish red, crimson kind of color. Now I can press the triangle button to switch to a different part of the AC that we can change the color of, which is which is of course an optional color. Now all 3 of these will be 7, which will now give it a dark gray color, like so. Triangle button again for the detail, and same thing as like the first one. Red will be 29, and green and blue will be 7, like a lightish red or somewhat color. And the joint color is of course the last color that you see is green. We'll make that all 7s also, that same dark gray. Now I think that's an AC that really fits me perfectly. I like. And now we can edit an emblem. And I'm not going to make something out of the blue. I don't have the patience to do that right now, but of course we can have a sample of an emblem. So you can see we got a couple different emblems to choose from. They're not bad looking emblems, but the one I like that I stick with is this one, the Raven's Nest emblem. And now what we can do is we can change the color of the emblem. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change the flames a little bit. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change the flames to a different color and shoot. That's what I get. There we go. That's better. And I'm gonna keep the red a little bit because I'm gonna try and get the flames to be red. That's just a little detail of the flames, so I'll just make that orange. See if this is the main flame. A little bit more detail. I'll leave that right there. So I'm guessing this is it. There it is, right there. I'll make this complete red. That looks good. Now I'm gonna make this at least a dark red. A dark red to kind of give it a more detail. Maybe another text effect. Another text effect. What the hell am I talking about? I may as well make more of these red and orange, yellow, somewhere along those lines, just to keep it that cool look. Really fitting, I might add. Maybe I'll make this a light red. Let's see here, a light red. There you go, right there. However, I may want to have a yellow in there, so maybe I'll make it a bright yellow. So let me just get it all the way over here and maybe change one of the oranges. Let me see, was it this one? There you go. And I'll stick with that. But one last little detail, I'm going to change the color of the... Ooh, that's the background. That's not what I wanted to change. I wanted to change the color of the raven. There it is, right there. I'm going to change that to purple, which is pretty fitting for a Chaos Lord such as myself. And that is going to be my emblem. And the emblem will be on the AC's left shoulder on the arm, which is pretty cool, I might say. And we can of course test the AC, but we've already done a test mission, so there's really no point into that. So we've gotten the AC model down, and we're now accepted as a Raven. So and that's gonna do it for this first part of our little playthrough of Ace Combat. I've just done that. Of Armored Core, excuse me. I just got done playing Ace Combat, and since they're both not enough space on memory card, gotta switch the slots. And despite them being both initialized as AC, it can be a bit getting mixed up too, you know what I'm saying? It can mix you up a little bit. So now I can save it in this slot. I think this is the same memory card I had for... Yep, there it is right there. But it looks like I'm gonna have to get rid of one of these. Let me see here. Maybe I can change. Let me see if I have an extra slot with a couple more space. This one. I can do this one. I may need to make me another PlayStation memory card. I know I have a lot of PlayStation memory cards. I know. I mean, that's just a lot of nostalgia going through. A lot of PlayStation 1 games I've been playing. So, all right, here we go. Excuse me again. I've been having a lot of hiccups. But I'm going to go ahead and save it right here, and that's going to do it for this first part. And I may as well want to save my emblem as well, so it can carry on and I won't have to edit it anymore. I wonder if I have enough space. No, I don't. Rats. Let me see. I might be able to save the emblem. Rats. Shoot, I don't know if I might be able to save the emblem on this memory card at least. I want to make sure. Because I've saved the 2 emblems on here. Maybe I'll get it on this one as well. And yeah, this is the emblem that I've stuck with right here. This is another emblem, so I'll save this one right here. Yeah, I know it's kind of almost similar. This is the same as the other emblem. That's my main emblem, but That's close enough. I could have, I mean, yeah, you made me think I could have at least loaded the emblem, but I just want to give you a lowdown, and since I've already edited the emblem, I say, what the heck. But anyway, now that's gonna do it for the first part of our Let's Play of Armored Core. So in the next part, we will tackle the first mission and how to get more in depth into this game. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this first part of our Let's Play of Armored Core, and I will see you guys in the next part. I will talk to you guys later. Take it easy.